Hi all, this is Ravi.
Myself, Nikhil.
Today we'll be talking about CCNA.
Yeah.
To start about, Nikhil, explain what is CCNA.
So CCNA is something Cisco certified network certificate, network associate.
Network Associate.
So it's like a step one from the Cisco side. If you want to enter into any networking world, it is one of the standard certificate given by the Cisco, as it is. Cisco is the one of the big company,
one of the pioneers in
the
network.
networking field, and it's like a trusted certificate. It's like
it's an industry standard.
Industry standard
to say.
certificate.
So
Yes.
you can learn about networks anywhere. You can learn it from Udemy, but if you have a CCNA certification, it implies that you have cleared a big hurdle, basically.
True. And some people they can be in different fields, or if you are a college grad as well, some people will be having an interest to know what is networking,
What
right?
is networking?
So it's like a basic level stuff. It won't be detailed, it won't be in-depth networking. It will provide the taste of everything. All that basic traditional networking stuff.
Yeah. So what it consists of usually is like the switching, routing, basic security in networks like cryptography, what is TLS, what is TCP/IP.
Basic.
On a basic level.
It covers all that fundamentals, network access, like a basic IP connectivity, L2, L3, and recently CCNA has been included with programming as well.
The network automation.
Automation. So it's in the old versions it's not there, but in the later versions I think that is been
added. I think after I gave CCNA, they updated this, and I think it contains about APIs, how we can use APIs to manipulate or use network devices,
and also network DNS and network automations as well.
Yeah.
Those things too. Those things also added, and the basic security fundamentals also.
Basic security fundamentals like what is TLS?
Yeah.
What is a SSL handshake?
And basic there can be attacks, right? Attacks, anything, basic stuff.
Basic stuff, huh?
Not
like big attacks. Basic, what is DDoS? I think is covered.
Basic stuff, and port security in switcher.
Port security,
Yeah, these things like very basic stuff. It's not, again, as we are saying, there won't be anything in depth. And if you want to go for in depth, there will be CCNP and CCIE from the Cisco side, I'm saying. And similarly, there are from Juniper side, and those companies also have the
certifications.
Like
every company has their own standard certification.
And we are saying about CCNA because we are from Cisco and we did it. So we have some experience in while doing it. So that's why we are sharing this info. And
so I would like to highlight this, right? So does a fresh grad, does he or she need to do CCNA before applying for jobs?
So one question, when the college guys, in the college, there will be already 6 months of network. If they're from CSE background, it is assumed that computer networking semester 1 course.
Yeah,
that is one thing. If you gone through that, it would have covered most of the CCNA part as well. So another one thing is that when the interviewers ask the CCNA, like the guy, they won't ask questions from CCNA, or they won't specifically ask this guy should do CCNA part.
Correct.
But it is like an added advantage, I can say. And
it's like,
and if for example, if I go with the word saying I know CCNA, and there will be a lot of expectations also.
Correct.
From the interviewer.
Yeah, you've taken interviews, right? If have you experienced anyone that said I've done CCNA?
No, till now no one told that they did CCNA, but they mentioned that they have knowledge on networking. So we will ask just the basic stuff, and we will go in depth. It's not
based on what they're answering.
Based on what they're answering. If they ask for example, if they say what is TCP three-way handshake, if they say it correctly, I can go in depth further.
For 3CP handshake only?
Yes.
Because it's a vast topic.
It's a vast topic, but if they say something and we will get, this guy, we'll go into the next level. So we'll go to the level where they break, so that
we know how much they
are strong into it.
Yeah, correct.
But it is not like a compulsory stuff. They should know the CCNA and stuff that is not the written
thing. Correct.
It's and if you're interested, and if you're in college, and if you have a free time or something, you can just explore the NetAcad CCNA
Yeah,
courses as well. That will help a lot.
that is for learning, but
that is
that
for-
doesn't qualify as an industry standard certification.
That is also, yes.
So-
NetAcad courses or something, it's a network academy courses. It's not like industry standard. They also have this, but from there we can learn.
It is meant to learn. It's
It
not
is meant-
meant to give you certification.
Correct. It is meant to learn, and but again, if you want to give certification, there is a different portals and
Yeah,
everything where we will give. And you have anything further to add? And
Yeah.
another one thing, who should do this?
Yeah,
That is the first question.
right.
Like some people, like if they're into the coding and software side, full of
If they are in
development
development role,
I think this course doesn't
make sense for them.
Yeah.
Like if they are at the application level, like if they are
Correct.
building products that are applications
Yes.
that run on a software. Like if
But
you are
if
building
you-
a software, an operating system, then you should know fundamentals of networking.
That is
But
true.
if you are just building a software that runs on another operating system, you don't need to know much about.
And if you are into the if you're into the TAC role, networking TAC or something, network operation NOC, NOC centers and SOC centers, and
Any security
and
related
network
role-
administrators,
Huh.
those guys should have the obviously will
should
they'll
have the basics.
basics of networking. So this course is like a good for them. And if you are like fed up with the current work, and if you want to explore the networking side, this course is like the door to the networking world.
Pathway towards
Yes.
networking. So there isn't much coding, I would say. Like there is coding. If you don't want a career in coding, you can explore networking because there's more to networking than just coding.
Yes.
I'm not saying there's no coding.
And
There is scope
nowadays,
for a lot
as we
of-
told before, CCN is also involved in the programming and
Yeah.
everything. So it means that network automation is happening everywhere.
Everywhere.
So
So
coding is compulsory at the end, but this is like the
you have an opportunity to not choose to code as well.
So for example, in our team, it's like mostly towards the networking, troubleshooting and stuff, right? So in our team, like people prefer the CCNA as the basic stuff because if the guy did CCNA, like he must have the minimum understanding of the networking. And what is after CCNA? Because one question comes like, okay, I did CCNA. It's like a basic level. And if I want to know the advanced level of the networking into that,
And so it depends now. In CCNP, there's separate
it's CCNP is nothing but network professional.
network professional. So
Correct.
CCNA is network associate and CCNP is network professional. So network professional, you cannot be in all the domains, right? So there's multiple domains in networking itself, like enterprise
And
data
security,
centers,
DC, collab. So there are multiple domains. Again, it's like a tree there. Again, after CCNP, there is CCIE. It's like an expert level. That is like the peak of the mountain. So if the guy who did CCIE, they'll be having lot of honor in the networking world. And I feel because that is very tough to crack too. So if the guy who did that, there will be a lot of expectations from him as well.
Correct.
That is one thing. And I think we covered everything mostly from CCNA part.
From CCNA, yeah. I think we covered everything.
Yeah.
So the pathway, as we just told, right? CCNA, CCNP, and CCIE. This is a whole pathway that you can follow.
Yeah. And this is these are the Cisco standard certificates. And there are some other company standard certificates.
Similar will be there for Palo Alto Networks, Juniper Networks.
Yes.
All the major big guns have their own certifications.
Because because we in the CCNA will be doing all the things on the Cisco devices, right? It will be most towards the Cisco commands, like command CLI and the UIs, everything from all the hands-on we learn on the Cisco devices. Similarly, if you do the Juniper stuff, you will be learning mostly on the Juniper
devices.
Juniper command line architecture, those things. So that's it, guys.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
You can post if you have any questions on comments.
And we will in the description we will give all the links.
All the links that you can use to refer to study.
Yes, to start it. And if you have any queries, let us know. Like we can start on the in-depth technical training as well.
Yeah,
We are happy
if
to-
you want
Yeah,
that, we can do that. Yeah.
sure.
All
Thank
right,
you.
Thank you.
Bye.